Yeah, I have done quite a few stupid things. Online, in person, I've done stupid things. But what I'm about to say should, well, not resolve any of those issues, but hopefully will at least change your mind a little bit about presidency. Now, Hillary Clinton is a liar, is a cheater. Cybergate, email scandals, everything like that. She takes money from the super rich. She takes money from anywhere she can get it. I'm saying the same thing as a lot of anti-Hillary commentators. But at the same time, we should all realize that Donald Trump is kind of the same thing that we're saying about Hillary. He's a liar. He lies literally all the time. He flip-flops on opinion based on what he thinks is going to get him votes. I don't want either of them in office. Honestly, if I believe when it comes election day for me, I'm either going to vote third party or I'm going to write in Kermit the Frog. But we shouldn't be so quick to hail one of these two reeking piles of shit as the Messiah, because this is like the first election in a very long time where both piles of shit stink the same. I mean, Donald Trump probably has really cheap cologne all over his pile of shit, but you never know. Or Trump cologne. And as far as all the social injustices now, as far as the police killing blacks, the police going above and beyond what their call of duty is, well, we should think in the first place that the United States police departments are actually unconstitutional. Should also probably think that it's not going to change until we change it. We should get out there in the streets. We should start protesting. And if it comes down to it, we should bring physical violence against police forces, against unconstitutional measures. And we're not doing that. We need to, as a nation, we need to reconcile all our differences, because I hate to say it, but racism, injustice, everything like that, it doesn't come from the bottom up. It comes from the top down. It has been taught to us by corporations, by churches, by governments to keep us divided. We have to look past all of that stuff. Like, I understand that there is a lot of horrible things going on. I understand that Native Americans have been murdered near extinction by whites. I understand that blacks think they have been murdered near extinction by whites, but they haven't. And I understand that this is still a very, very racist country. But the only way we can get past that is educating people, is teaching people to be different. This is not a presidential bitch video. This is a bitching video about all the people that I've seen recently that are complaining about little things. Like, so the fuck what if Kylie Jenner was wearing cornrows in her hair? She's a stupid bitch. Sorry, but that's what it is. She's a stupid fucking bitch. I did see something today that really, that kind of brought on this video. Kind of brought me on to bitching like this. I saw it was a racist white bingo, and one of the blocks said that having dreadlocks made you racist. It doesn't make you racist. Sorry, bitch if you want to, but it doesn't make you racist. When you're focusing on little things like that instead of the big picture, you're not bringing us closer together. You're pulling us farther apart. Instead of thinking about what makes us different, we should think about what makes us the same. Who's oppressing us? Who's keeping us down? I mean, I'm not keeping you down. Maybe it's the government. Maybe it's your boss, but it's damn sure not someone like me. So we have to think, who's the enemy here? It's not... The enemy is not necessarily even of a different skin color. It's not something like that. The enemy is the same as it always has been. It's the rich. It's the powerful. It's the people who have something to lose by us banding together and uniting. So we really just need to forget all this petty bullshit because, I mean, fuck. The man who originally funded the Black Lives Matter movement is a Jewish billionaire. White Jewish billionaire. He encouraged all the violence, everything like that you're seeing that the media is showing. He encouraged all of that shit. And before you say that Donald Trump isn't racist, just ask yourself this. If he's not racist, not promoting any kind of racism, why is it that he's been backed by multiple Ku Klux Klan Grand Dragons? If Hillary Clinton is so good, why is it that she had to pay off Congress, or not Congress, sorry. Why she had to pay off the DNC to beat Bernie, to be nominated as the Democratic Party's candidate for president? They're both horrible people. I don't want either of them ruling this country. And instead of focusing on little things like that, we should focus on the people in Congress that make bills that have been in Congress for 40 plus years. I mean, think whatever you want, but these people have so much more power than the president. They really do. And nobody's doing anything about that. I mean, we have to think about what's dividing us. We have to think about who has something to lose by us banding together. Because those are the people that are tearing us apart. Those are the people that are planting the seeds of racism, of hatred, of division inside of us all. And if we don't think about that, if we don't recognize who's doing it, then we don't know. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but yes, I support troops. I think it is the noblest sacrifice to die for what you think is freedom. There's no freedom. None of our freedom is over in Afghanistan. I promise you. None of our freedom is in Syria. None of our freedom is overseas. What our troops are dying for, what your children are dying for, is a bank. Some banker thought it was a good investment. Brought the plan up to Congress. Congress thought it over. They're like, yeah, it's a good investment. We got about 2 million dumbasses that sign papers to the military and don't have minds of their own. Let's do it. And that's what happened. Stop. Just fucking look at the issues. It's really, really easy to see who's causing them. Look at the issues. Look at who has something to lose by those issues being resolved. That's what the problem is. That's where the problem is. We can't start... I mean, this is one of those things where you're not going to be able to stop from the bottom and work your way up to the top. We have to band together, and we have to come out, and we have to say that we're done. We're finished. We're not going to fucking take this anymore. I mean, slavery is alive and well in America, and it's damn sure not racial slavery or racial segregation anymore. It's all of us. I mean, us people just slightly more privileged with just a little bit more luck by the way they were born seem to think that we're superior. We're not. It's laughable if it wasn't so infuriating. So just look at who has something to lose. And don't vote for either of those pieces of shit for president. But just look at who has something to lose, and you'll see who has something to gain by keeping us divided. I am out, and hopefully, this video at least encourages you guys to think. Just think. Just a little bit. It's not hard.